Hey everyone, I'm Asia Dang and thank you so much for tuning into this running vlog. As you have heard and seen on YouTube, I have been training for the Nike 13.1 half marathon in April. It has been canceled due to the coronavirus. I still wanted to upload this video of my training for the past month because it's been a real mental, physical, emotional challenge and journey for me. I do plan on continuing with running and these workouts because I think, as you can see in these videos, I have actually been enjoying myself. And I hope you do the same. Please keep watching, and thank you again, Nike, for sponsoring this video. Bobby, one of my trainers at my gym, said, we were talking yesterday, he's like, you know what, try and run 5 miles tomorrow. Just get your body used to it. It doesn't have to be at a certain pace. Just be consistent. Just keep on moving for 5 miles. And I did that today. In fact, I ran 6 miles. So I'm like really happy about that. But a couple things I've noticed on my run, because the most that I've actually run is like 3 miles, 3-4 miles. Today, around the 3-mile mark, my knees definitely started to hurt. I started feeling it. And then around the, I think, 4.5-mile mark, I had to, slow down, stop, and tie my shoe. My shoelaces had gone, I can't even talk. And the moment I bent over, I just felt my thighs and my hamstrings. I started running home because I ran outside. And as I was running home, I got a second wind. I was like, holy shit, my run is almost done. This is the Nike Run Club app. I talked about this in the last vlog. And it says 6.07 miles, and my pace is at 12 minutes, 4 seconds. But the crazy thing is that when I first started running, when you do the app, audio-wise, they cue you every time you run a mile. 1 mile down, it's at this pace, you have such and such miles to go. My first mile was actually in a 12.5-minute pace. And my last mile, what did I say it was? Was a 12:04 pace. So I actually got faster, which to me is pretty amazing. And I did get side pain. And what I did was I just ran through it. So I actually don't know if this is proper, but I've been breathing in through my nose, out through my mouth the whole time. In through my nose, out through my mouth, and the side pain disappeared. I swear to God, I ran through it for about maybe half a mile or a mile, and it disappeared. I am really tight. I feel it all over my legs, but I feel rejuvenated. I mean, I can't sit down because I don't think I'll get back up, but I feel really good. And honestly, I actually feel like I could have run a couple more miles, because it's not my lungs or my breathing that was bad. It's kind of just my legs that got tightened up. I didn't have any tightening in my chest or anything. My breathing was really good, so it's really just my legs. I would assume that that just means more consistent running, but I cannot believe I did it! Ah, look! Felt good yesterday. And today, I did my gym's, hi Lukey, did my gym's cardio day today, and my knees started to hurt, specifically on HIIT workouts that focused on just one leg. So switch lunges, where one knee kind of holds, or one leg kind of holds all of your body in a sense. Those are the ones that really started hurting just the outside of my left knee. So I'm gonna go, my physical therapist TJ is gonna come on Friday. So not only are we working on my TMJ, which is very much better, and my lower back, but also my knee. I mean, these are all things I kind of figured would happen. I've had a bad knee for, years of volleyball and triple jump and long jump kind of just did its part on my body. So I knew the knees would be a problem, but so far that's the only thing. Do you see it? Do you see something?
Because I see something. I'll tell you. A lot more pressure is going to your left leg. Because your right's still like, when it gets later, it's going to be tired. So that's why like, your left knee is hurting. Then it's the left side, which just has to compensate for the right side. But now it feels good.
Yeah.
Just unsticking things manually. So working around the kneecaps is good. Yeah, and it doesn't give him all charge because if he trickles in and they kill him, oh, that's bad shit.
If you didn't know, TJ, my PT, is here. And we originally met to work on my TMJ, which, by the way, I still want you to come on and talk about it because I always get questions about it.
Right.
So we found that some little exercises and cupping has actually, which is what we're doing right now. Do you want to explain real fast what cupping does?
Right now, for her, so cupping is you're decompressing the skin, the fascia, the muscles, and nerves. Everything should have nice space in between it. When you have pain, stickiness, or any type of discomforts, when it's all compressed together. Pressing in is not going to help, especially on the face, like a massage would do, so I'm decompressing the area.
So definitely have noticed a difference since we kind of found out that this works. And then now we're also working on my lower body, which is what we did earlier today that you saw. A lot of like stretches.
Strengthening.
Strengthening. Yeah, basically just strengthening my lower body to kind of balance itself out so my left side doesn't take the brunt of
the impact
of the running.
So we're just working on the small stuff. Great, your movement's great, your training is great. It's just kind of fine tuning stuff that you had.
Yeah, I've noticed that the small stuff that we do is what makes the biggest difference for me.
You're laying on top of it.
Yeah.
Oh dang, that looks really good.
Then I would run stairs.
Good, right? Because normally I would have to click my jaw in place, but now we're doing this. Chappity chap chap. So here's the deal. I'm out here at the Rose Bowl, and already like the vibe way more than downtown, obviously. I will be doing my first, or I'm gonna try to do my first 8 miles. My first 8 miler. My knee has been okay. After TJ left, I definitely felt my body feeling really good. I will be using the Nike Run Club app. I've been actually really enjoying this app. You can hook it up to your Spotify and your Apple Music, and that way when people aren't talking, coaching you through, you can hear the music that you want to listen to, which is really nice. So 9 weeks to go still. I'm gonna start running. I already did my 1 hour HIIT workout earlier today, fed the dogs, walked the dogs, did a load of laundry, so now it's time to run. Wish me luck. Okay, I don't think I should have worked out before that. 8 miles, and I am totally unhappy with it. I don't know. I must not have good reception here, but I couldn't download my Nike Running Club app audio guided runs for the 8 miler. So that sucked. And then I couldn't, my Spotify was not working, so I couldn't listen to music. And I was really looking forward to training with the audio guided run. Because I couldn't download my Spotify, I was stuck listening to the music that was on my phone, which is mostly like slow R&B jams with the occasional like Black Eyed Peas, which why? Thanks 2006 Asia for that. Just like, I think I did a really hard HIIT workout this morning, and then instead of running my usual time in the morning, it's now 2 p.m. So I literally am running in the dead of heat right now, and I don't know, it was just a whole bunch of things that made me very angry throughout the run. And I did well until about the 4 mile mark, and then I couldn't push myself through that, and I slowed down and I slowed down, and then my legs started to cramp up. Though I did get side pain, or as some of you guys have called it, side stitches, and I breathed through that, but my legs just cramped up and I had to walk for basically a mile, and that really bums me out. The reason why I don't want to start walking is because I know once I start, it'll be hard for me to get back that momentum, and that's exactly what happened. I walked, and then I would jog, and then my legs would cramp up, and then I would have to jog slower, and then I'd walk, and it just wasn't the best run for me. So I think I'm gonna try again, maybe in Santa Monica this time, by the beach. Try again next week Saturday. Try this 8-mile run again.
I don't want to run 8 miles today.
Are we still running?
I really don't want to run at all, but we have to.
I don't think you want to go to Santa Monica.
Oh, I 100% do not want to go to Santa Monica. That shit is far. Here's the chia seed pudding I made yesterday. Traditionally, I haven't liked any overnight oats or like overnight seed breakfasts. They just taste very bland to me, but I guess we'll give this a shot. I have to say, in my first running video, you guys are awesome. I didn't realize how many runners that there are in the world, and I know that sounds stupid, but I guess like Brian and I, we work out, we do like a lot of HIIT workouts obviously, so we kind of just surround ourselves by people that do quick cardio sessions and like weight training. Not really around runners, but it's really cool to see that there's so many runners out there. And yeah, after last week, how I ran 8 miles, but how I walked 1 mile, I was like really bummed about it. And that might sound stupid too, but I was like really, really bummed. But then I like would reread your comments, and you guys were like, you know, it should be fun. Remember, it's just your first time. Don't be too hard on yourself. And that's exactly what I did. I was just like really hard on myself, which I need to kind of like manage those expectations a little bit. But that's just kind of my personality, I guess. When I set my mind to something, I want to like accomplish it. And again, I accomplished it, but I guess just not in the way that I thought I would, which would be seamlessly. But I guess that's all a part of the journey, right? But as always, here are the pieces of equipment that I will be using today and have been using along this journey. This is the new Nike React Infinity Run shoes. They're meant to keep runners running. There's a lot of people who prefer other shoes after testing out Nikes, and of course be comfortable. But for me, I have not had a problem with these, even with my like knee joints and stuff hurting. Actually, once I've started incorporating kind of my stretches and movements into my like daily routines, my knees and my back actually have not been hurting. I know some of you guys said in the comment section that you prefer stability, and obviously I totally get that. This has good stability, but the focus in this shoe is the cushioning. The right cushioning is hard to get because you obviously don't want it to be too soft. You want it to have at least some form of like stability in terms of cushioning, but you also want it to be nice and comfortable, and I found that this really gives me that. You guys recommended in the comment section. I got this kind of like running belt that you're able to put, like there's little holes in it that you can put your phone in, and then it actually came with this water bottle, so then you can just slip it in. So I'm going to test that out today too. Sometimes a couple of you on Instagram actually tag me because you've been inspired to download the app, which is really cool. Now that I have something in my stomach, I feel much less angry about having to run today.
It's a good day.
We did it. Oh, you can't see it. But just know that you can kind of see it. We did it. I had side pain the whole time. It was kind of hard for me to breathe because my nose has been runny, but we finished it.
I think it was. Yeah, definitely could have done another.
Yeah, we
Stamina.
stopped and stretched for a little bit, just a couple times, but we picked it up. I like it when we work out together. I mean, we work out together all the time, but like running is different. He knew when I was struggling, so he put on music that he knew I would like.
Good in it and been on a lot of Red Lobster.
Yeah, he was rapping and dancing the whole time, out loud, verbally. So you had fun, it seemed like.
Yeah, gotta make it fun.
Yeah, I haven't reached that point of fun yet, so.
At the end.
Yeah, at the end it was fun because it was the end. It's actually been a while since I kind of vlogged my running, and it's just because, let's see, it's about 2 weeks. It's going to be 2 weeks from when Brian and I ran at Pasadena, and I've of course still been training, and I just kind of wanted to try to enjoy running without having to vlog about it. And in fact, last week I ran my first 10 miles and I used the Nike Running Club app, and I really did enjoy it because I don't know, it's just always, I think that's why I like group workouts, because there's always you know, a coach telling you what to do, kind of correcting maybe your thought process, and I really enjoyed it. Okay, I didn't really enjoy the run, but I really enjoyed the app during that run. And it wasn't bad. It took me less than 2 hours to do 10 miles. I'm going to try to do another 10 miles this Saturday. And I found that I need to kind of just wake up and head to the beach and do it, because Pasadena is fun and it's close, but I just hate running in circles and it gets so hot, and I would just rather be by the beach. And I also realized that I did my 10 miles by myself because Brian wasn't in town, but when I was running with Brian, it was really encouraging and made it less sucky. All right, good morning everyone. It is Saturday, which means another long run day. It's so funny. I was when I was driving here in Santa Monica, I saw a couple running groups. So they obviously started much earlier than I got here, but yeah, I'll definitely have to, when I have more time, next week Saturday, have to go back on to the Nike website and look at some running groups in the area, because I think that'd be really cool. But today, yep, finally made it to Santa Monica after 2 weeks of wanting to. I'm parked in a neighborhood because your girl ain't gonna pay for beach parking. She ain't. So I'll start running around here. And what time is it? It's like 8:30. So I have a good amount of time to get my run in and then shower and then head to the airport. What else? Yep, gonna use the Nike Run app, which is Nike Run Club app, which is actually the only thing I've been using, because I really do enjoy it. In terms of like injury updates, I don't actually have anything. The shoes are very comfortable, and the places on my body that I were really worried about, like my knees, my lower back, and my ankles, haven't been an issue at all. The only thing is that I'm just not used to running. So like when I ran that 10 miles, my thighs were killing me the next day. I could not walk. So those are just things that I have to, you know, it's just like when you lift weights for the first time, you're using muscles that you haven't ever used ever or in a long time. So it's just getting my body used to running and then running long distances. So like I feel like if I ran like 8 to 10 miles in a single day over the next 6 weeks, or I guess 5 weeks now, then I'll be in pretty good shape, and the tightness that I felt in my thighs wouldn't be there for much longer. So yeah, overall I'm actually feeling pretty healthy. Just running and working out as much as I am now, I am just so ravenous. I thought I'd be like losing weight, but because I'm eating so much more, because I'm just so much more hungry, I've kind of stayed the same. But whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna go run. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching this vlog and wish me luck today. Eee! Thank you again to Nike for sponsoring this video. Again, I hope we all continue to run and train, and I hope to see you all on the running trails very soon.